It is Thursday morning, and I got to sleep in a bit this morning, didn't have to milk. We got the regular chores done. Now we're gonna work at a couple different things. Here in the freestall barn, as you can see, we have roll doors at the ends of this barn. There's one here and one down at the other end. And we keep them up all summer just to let air flow in as much as possible. But now that we're gonna be closing it, I'll show you the little issue we have. Close this door. Come on. So as you can see, there's a lot of bird crap on these doors from them being up there. The birds are just on the rafters up there. And get these doors all filthy, they look bad. So we're gonna get the pressure washer out here so we can clean up these doors, get them looking a little nicer. Gonna need a pliers for this hydrant. Broken off, I have no leverage there. So this hose that's on here now goes into the water misters for cow cooling. And we're gonna be working on that a little bit after this. But I gotta get that hose off so I can hook up the high pressure washer here. Got some PB Blast, so this should take care of it. There we go. Got everything hooked up. It's actually starting to rain a little bit, which I thought it wasn't supposed to do till later today, but not too much. Dad's gonna come out with the skid loader, lift me up so I can wash this off. I don't know where he is. Let's see what he's doing. Let's head to the other end of the barn. As you can see, the manure pump is still in the pit. Hold a little bit this week. Later this month, we want to make sure we go through and empty the whole pit out so that it lasts through the winter. Got the doors cleaned off. Dad's taking the pressure washer back to the utility room so we can keep it in the warm so it doesn't freeze up. And then we'll move on to the next thing. All right, so now we're gonna work on these water misters and winterize those. So we have this set up. It was hooked up to this water here, up to here. And there's a switch here that turns them on and off. That's connected to an electric box over there that senses the temperature. So as the weather warms up, it'll run the water through these little sprinklers. They're right in front of the fan, just right out in front there, and it just puts a thin mist of water. It basically feels like an air conditioner. It's really nice. But now that it's getting cold, it'll freeze up, and when the water freezes, it expands and could crack and break the hoses. So we want to get the water out for the winter. We have this little adapter here that we can hook up a water hose to an air compressor line. We're gonna stick this on here and get that. Dad's getting the air compressor, blow air through the whole thing. I'm gonna go down to the other end to the very far nozzles and take them off so the water can flow through quicker. And we'll get the air compressor hooked up. It'll just clear everything out. So I just took this off the end. All right, so Dad's got the air compressor here. Turning the pressure down a little bit. We don't want to run more than 50 pounds through. There you go. So we got the valve closed that goes the other way. Should force air out through the hoses. We got air pressure going through here. Clearing these lines out. Yeah, we're good. So you can see how they normally run. These are the ones that are still on. Comes out a lot slower. This cow doesn't want a shower. Come over here, you get a shower. Come here. We also have them on the fans on the beds back there. I took those off as well. Got a little water on the bedding. All right, Dad disconnected the air. Stick this back on here. We really like these misters for a couple reasons. We used to have these sprinklers right here working, so it would spray water down on the cows as they were eating, and it didn't have anything on the mattresses. When they're laying down, they didn't have any cooling. But with these, we can have them on the fans that are back on the mattresses, so they can be cooled while they're laying down. And the other advantage is it uses a lot less water. There's another line out toward the special needs pen. We gotta take the air compressor over there and clear that one out as well. So the controls for the misters are right here in the center of the barn. This will just read the temperature, 55 right now. And when it gets down to a certain temperature, or it gets up to a certain temperature, they'll start cycling on. And as it gets warmer, it cycles on more often. And we can adjust the settings to how much we want it to run. We'll get that compressor right here, and there's another line that's right there. We got to clear out for these fans in here. Right there, right there, and right there's 3 fans. And 1 over there for the pre-fresh. Yeep. Look at this little guy. Is that a Holstein? It's not a Holstein. Huh? So we've been breeding some of our lower end cows with Angus, and then just selling the calves for beef, no matter if they're a heifer or a bull. This is a little bull we had born the other day. It's kind of cute, half Angus.
3 is -10 here, yeah. So that's good.
The weather's supposed to get colder here over the weekend. Down to 20 degrees apparently the one night. We're going around and checking the equipment, making sure the antifreeze is good enough. So you pull some into the tube here. The number of little balls that float tells you the temperature that it can withstand. So there's 3 floating there, which means we're good down to -10. This is the last machine to check here, the 2940. And then I want to take this charger over and put it on the scraper tractor because that thing keeps dying on us. Almost 3. We're good for now. Should add a little bit to this maybe. It is about lunchtime. Gonna go get something to eat and then come back out. And I'm milking this afternoon. Start the afternoon milking at 12:30 officially. I'll be out at like 12:15 to get started getting cows over. So we do milk 3 times a day. Some of you were asking. Finished up the milking. Now there's one job I need to get done before the cold weather here tomorrow night, and that is to winterize the sprayer. What I want to do is get it hooked up to the tractor, and I want to get some RV antifreeze and just run it through it to prevent anything from freezing up and breaking any of the lines. So just gotta go on a little drive here to the place where I buy my pesticides, and they have RV antifreeze there. I'm gonna grab some of that. Just got back now with the RV antifreeze, and it's raining, so I think I'm gonna push this job off till tomorrow. Cold weather's not coming till tomorrow night. I'm just gonna throw these boxes into the shop here and then go feed heifers. So all I'm gonna do is hook up the sprayer tomorrow and just pour in a bunch of these gallon jugs of RV antifreeze, run the sprayer a little bit until it comes through all the lines, and then that'll be it. So a pretty simple job. So I just gotta feed heifers, gonna go do that, and then maybe I'll go in and put this video together, spend some time editing, and stay out of this rain.